Welcome, wonderful Libra. This is your June 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We're starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading. We're going to clarify these oracles with some tarot and some astrology cards as well. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. So before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Libra. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with King of Air, Rosemary. I did channel the King of Cups as well, so we're going to include that into variation as well. We have number 31, Trust. We have Hanuman. And we have Pisces. Okay. So Pisces is naturally ruling your 6th house in horoscope, which would be your daily habits, your day-to-day work as well, your routines, and things along those lines. So with Pisces, their approach to that should be gentle and kind of compassionate as well. You also have Neptune transiting over there, which is the ruler of Pisces as well. So in your 6th house of your routines and your daily work, Neptune has been probably dissolving some barricades over there, allowing you to trust in yourself and to trust in the divine and trust that you are divine as well. You do have some wisdom to share with the world here with the King of Swords. Okay, there's like a wisdom within you that you need to trust and that you need to apply in your daily work as well. You might be working some mundane job, but nonetheless, the mundane job also need to be done. And it should not take away from you feeling divine as well and connected to divine as well. Actually, your work can help you somehow feel connected to divine with Pisces here as well. Okay, so whatever it is, I suggest working with the new moon and the full moon energies, because we do have here moon and the sun as well. So we do have a full moon happening on 14th of June at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. That would be your 3rd house of communication as well. So maybe you're kind of finishing out some creative project in the month of June as well. And we do have like this new moon happening in Cancer in your 10th house. 10th house of work and career as well. Okay, so this new moon is conjuncting Lilith. Okay, so maybe you can start something that you're passionate about, that can bring out your like a bit darker feminine side as well. But you need to trust also that the dark side and the light side are both quite necessary in our life to even exist. You know, the polarities that we encounter. I'm quite guided to say that because we do have like here 2 Pisces, we have the sun and moon, we have Seychelles, and we have the pearl, 2 of these as well. So even if you feel negative sometimes, I think you should try to control that. I think you should try to control your thoughts if you have any negative thoughts here. With this card, is very important what you believe in, okay? Because what you believe is what you bring about. Okay, so if you have any negative thoughts, it's very important in the month of June actually to transmute those into positive thoughts, you know. This is talking about the subconscious mind, okay? So there might be some subconscious block that you're not even aware of that might be blocking your manifestation, and therefore have you questioning the divine, the laws of the universe, or what have you, whatever you're working with. Okay, so I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I just think that you might need to spend more time working with the subconscious mind here. Maybe try to start your day with positive affirmations, end your day with positive affirmations as well, because that will help dissolve any negative mindset. You know, you might not even be aware what this is. That's, you know, it's subconscious. You know, it might be something that you picked on when you were 3 years old, that you saw in your environment. If it is some negative belief about the money, maybe somebody was fighting about the money and you saw the fight and you kind of had the association that money is hard to come by, or something along those lines. Okay, maybe you think positively consciously, but maybe there's some subconscious block. You know, Pisces is also a subconscious ruling you know, sign. The 12th house, number 12 here that we have here, is ruling the unknown, the hidden from us. Okay, so I think you are doing everything right. You just need to kind of access this one last thing in order for you to have this, to reap this manifestation of this hard work that you have been implementing here. We do have the king here, which is the healer. Okay, and yeah, I think you're on the right track here. And maybe you can introduce some of healing into your work as well, into your daily routine as well, because I think it might help you with achieving whatever it is that you want, whether that is a new job, whether that is your own creative project, whatever it is that you want to do in this world. You need to kind of collaborate with your subconscious mind and work with it to bring it forward much faster than if you would just using your conscious mind. Okay, but let's clarify all of this with a tarot, because it's a bit like up in the air, still very Pisces energy. So again, as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below what kind of videos would you like me to create for you besides these monthly readings that I do. I also have pick-a cards that I have, and those are very cool to make. They're very creative. I do enjoy making those as well. And do remember to see your sun sign and your moon sign as well. Oh my, so many cards. Okay. These three are going in and these are going down. Okay, so we're starting here the tarot with the Five of Wands here, and Five of Wands is a card in which nobody really wins. Okay, so I would stay away from any fights or butting heads with anybody in the month of June relating to your job. It might be a colleague or whatever, you know. Just don't engage, because there are no winners there. Okay, that might be relating to Mars transiting your 7th house, and 7th house is a one-on-one relationship. So these two, okay, one-on-one relationship, and yeah, naturally ruled by Libra. So another confirmation that I think that is it. Okay, so there might be, you might be tempted to butt heads with your boss. You know, they might not get your point of view, but that's not really any of your business here to do in the month of June. Okay, you have house 2 here, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Okay. And I think that's what you should focus on rather than butting heads with anybody else. So house 2 is focusing on your self-esteem, your own physical security, your own possessions, and how you make money. You know, try to leave this good energy over there. Try to introduce a bit more Pisces energy, a bit more compassion, because fighting, this card suggests there are no really winners if you go that route. Okay. All right. All right, so then we have the Ace of Cups clarified by Libra, and it's in reverse. Okay, so it signifies to me that you are maybe doing something you're not quite passionate about, and that's kind of leading you astray out of this road that you should follow to the 10 of Pentacles here, to this financial security and freedom which comes from Leo, and your chart is in 11th house would be the Leo. So maybe a friend of your friend, or like big projects, big collaborative projects might be something that you want to consider, instead of staying on this like one-on-one relationship, or in this job where you're kind of like perhaps not satisfied with. Okay, So yeah, house 11 again. Okay, so we do have the funny enough, we do have the Queen of Swords here, and we do have the King of Swords there. So yeah, I think communication is very important for you in the month of June, to keep clear communications. I would not butt head with people. I would take the more compassionate approach. And I would actually collaborate with somebody. Here we have the house 11 and Leo, which is naturally ruling your house 11, okay? So friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs are the name of the game that will make you like prosperous in long term, okay? And maybe you don't think you're up for the job. This Queen of Swords is in reverse, but I think you should be guided more with the intuition anyway, you know, than your thoughts here. Then just, we did have here again a discussion about the subconscious mind. Again, I think that there's something subconsciously blocking you from you going your own way here. I think some of you are ready to start your own business, but you're still kind of stuck here in this routine job because of this material security, okay? So I think you will be very, very prosperous in your own line of work if you just gave yourself a chance. If you're not sure, you know, you can do them both. You can do them like, you can do your day job and you can do your thing as well. And that will, in the long term, allow you to not be focused anymore on that, but to actually go your own way. Because at the end, we should all inspire to either like kind of work for ourselves or do what we're passionate about. And if you're passionate about, you know, helping someone else and working for them, that's also great. But in general, I think the soul calling for most people requires something that they do on their own. Okay, so maybe possibly in the month of June, you should start implementing new seeds towards that direction. There is a new moon that I mentioned. It's going to happen on 29th of June. So maybe you can plant a new seed. And you can start this new direction in your career slowly but steadily, okay? Something that will give you this emotional fulfillment, and that will be for the benefit of all people on earth, like for the general collective. I think your project will be like beneficial with all these cards up there, okay? So interesting reading, I must say. I'm wishing you good luck with utilizing all these beautiful energies and to navigate those that are not so positive. Let's move on to the love part of the reading, dear Libra. Let's see what we have in store for you. We have Knight of Cups. We have the feelings of an awakened heart. We have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Then we have Aquarius. Okay, so Knight of Water is a very like also emotional knight, but this card in particular talks about boundaries, you know, having your own boundaries. And here we have like her within the circle, and here we have Aquarius with this shields, okay? So I think in spite of here saying demonstrate love, find out what is important to those of those you love and act on it, I would definitely do that. But I would also keep my boundaries up, okay? Don't do anything that's crossing your boundaries, okay? Don't try ever not to do that. So as soon as you overstep your own boundaries, you are going into uncharted territories where then a lot of things are possible that should not be possible, okay? You need to have self-respect first, and but then again, if you feel inclined to show and demonstrate love, I would do that too, you know. I would do that too. Okay, that's also very important. Maybe not to stay so guarded, to not be able to demonstrate love for those that we love, you know, and act on feelings that we have, okay? There should be a fine line with where is your boundary and what beautiful things can you do for other people, okay? We have here the feelings of an awakened heart, and that's a beautiful card to have, you know. Awakened heart is like the most beautiful feeling that you can get. It's when you have this open and compassion, and when you can see that everybody's really doing their best from what they're coming from, you know. And then you have genuine sympathy and love for every human being, but you should not trespass your boundaries, you know. Not everybody has a beautiful awakened heart. Some people are still struggling with their own woundings and therefore projecting their own traumas onto other people. And even though we should demonstrate love to them, there should be a line, you know, where they are not, you know, draining you of your energy. And you know, I think you understand the point, okay? But let's clarify a bit more with tarot to get more like a better picture of what's really going on for you in the month of June. Okay. All right, so definitely demonstrate love, you know. Only this one, okay. And perhaps for some of you, you are like overguarded. I mean, these two shields. Look at that. All right. Sorry, my throat chakra. Okay, throat chakra and the Queen of Swords again. Okay, so maybe you're not speaking honestly, you know. Demonstrate love. Maybe you can just say somebody, you know, your true feelings here. I think though some of you are not being honest really. Maybe not to scare that other person away, or not to get your feelings hurt. Because we do have here Four of Swords, which is also kind of recuperating and resting. And the Four of Swords comes after 3. So after perhaps some heartbreak. So yeah, so maybe you maybe had some heartbreak that caused this awakened heart and this clear perception about love that you have now. And yeah, you might have gone through the process of solitude and understanding this power of the heart and the healing it can provide for yourself and for other people. Because look how she's shining from the inside here. You know, in the Hermit, mostly we have this lantern that projects the light actually from within, that's guiding other people. So maybe you can actually help some other people who are having trouble in a relationship, and maybe you can inform them about healthy boundaries, you know, and being sure where those are and not allowing anybody to step over them. Okay, just this one. Okay, Seven of Wands we have there. Yes, I think you are getting out of this bubble where you felt the need actually to protect yourself. You can see here that she was like feeling it, you know, there's something attacking her, but she's in her safe bubble. And now this is in reverse. I think you have gained some enormous wisdom here, and you actually don't feel the need to no longer protect yourself that much, and that's a beautiful thing. But again, she's here in a bubble in reverse, so I'm guided to say again, maybe, you know, still keep your boundaries up. You don't want to invite just anybody into your sacred space. We have Venus here, as I was talking about sacred space, so take that as you will. Okay, it's very important who we share our energy with, and not just, you know, time and space, but also a body as well. Venus is all about the sensual pleasures, and here we have having fun with those. But you know, and when you share your energy with other, you do get their energy as well back. So then you have to kind of make sure that the person you're sharing yourself with is also on the level that you are. It's also a bit more involved person. It's also somebody who has been healing themselves with this house hate here. We do have Jupiter, which is lovely. Let's see where Jupiter is at. Jupiter is in your 7th house. Okay, Libras, that's a wonderful thing to have for love and relationship and one-on-one relationship, because Jupiter is like the most beneficial planet that can bring luck, that can bring new opportunities. So if you're single and you're meeting somebody new, Jupiter is a wonderful planet to have over there. And we do have Mars as well in the 7th house of your one-on-one relationship. So for those of you who are single, I think in the month of June you will be very active actually, and you will go out and about and have some fun and possibly meet somebody new. Signs that are coming through are Aquarius. We have the Virgo as well. And we have Venus here, so possibly some Libra or Taurus. We have Scorpio energy with House 8 and Sagittarius with Jupiter here, which is the natural ruling Sagittarius, okay? So I think you'll be having some fun in the month of June with the House 5 here. So if there are some concerts or some art exhibitions with Venus there, you can visit those. You can actually meet somebody where you're having some kind of education, or while you're going to see an astrologer or psychologist. House 8 here as well. Yes, so Jupiter will stay in your 7th house for a year. We probably talked about it last month, but let me just remind you, Jupiter is this wonderful, abundant and lucky influence. And in your 7th house, it can really bring a new person that is very beneficial for you. And I'm wishing you good luck with that. So this is a transit for a whole year. Jupiter stays over there, but I think in month of June you will have much fun, and you can definitely meet somebody new with Jupiter there and Mars as well. We have also here House 8, and Venus is transiting your 8th house as we speak. It's gonna be there for the whole month of June, and it's gonna go also into your 9th house. And it's going to conjunct Uranus on over there. So I must say, there might be a sudden encounter for you, okay? So let's see. Venus conjunct Uranus on 12th of June. I wrote that down. So 12th of June, you might have some unexpected fling or something along those lines. If you want to meet somebody new, I mean, Venus and Uranus are unexpected, like really unexpected, you know, encounter. So you definitely could meet somebody new on 12th of June, or day after or day before. And we do have also Venus trining Pluto on 22nd of June as well. So those two days are quite powerful for meeting somebody new, if that's what you want. And if not, then you can spend some lovely time with your partner. You can experiment on new stuff to make stuff interesting in the bedroom, you know. House 8 is also like this Kundalini rising energy and tantric sex as well, so you can enjoy those things too. Okay, so very interesting. And let's move on to the last part of the reading, which is answering a specific question of yours. So please try to think of one question only, and I will shuffle and I will read the answer straight from the book. So please try to focus on one question that we have a direct answer, okay? We have 2 cards flipped up very fast. Okay, this one is the answer, and this is kind of a guiding line. So let me just get the book. Okay, hummingbird spirit, be here now. It's in reverse, so the guideline here is that you're probably not present, you know. Whatever it is that your question is about, I think you're ruminating too much of the past or the future. And the guideline is here to be here now. Okay, hummingbird spirit is very playful and enjoying the moment. So I think you might have, you know, set yourself like either you're like hanging too much with what has been, or you're just kind of into worrying too much about the future instead of being right here in this moment and seeing what you can do there. Okay, but let's see your answer. Take time out. Brown bear spirit. Okay, let's read what it is. Number 9. Okay, number 9 is also time a number of completion. Okay, so there is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategy. Okay, the arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by hard work towards your goals at this moment, and instead of taking time out to meditate, okay, so instead of hard working, you should go meditate. Or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the lands as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibilities before you, and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time. Relax and be calm and peaceful so you can recharge. The call for action will come later. Okay, that's all I have for you in this reading. But you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Libra. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to create for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when my pick a card readings are out. And have a beautiful June.